Jokes. Safe. How's it going? Welcome, everybody. How are we? Hope you are all doing very well. I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm going to eat some carrot. We actually need to sort out our food groups because the time I've spent since the last episode over at the mob farm has meant we've got lots of carrot, but we have not been... We've just been hungry. We've just been standing there hungry for a long time. My microphone is broken. No, it's working. Okay, good. Whew. Okay, so check it out. This is how much time we spent at the mob farm. Okay, there's no pig iron in there, but there's all of that steel. And there's all of that steel. There's a lot of steel. Oh, yeah. 2 windows at a time. I like your commitment. So yeah, welcome everybody. Andreas, Ginka, Michael. How are we all? We've got tons of this stuff. Look, and then it's just copper. Like, I just really want copper. We don't have any. We've I think this was on last week's stream. We ended up upgrading all of these lockers, didn't we, into double lockers. So we have tons and tons of storage now for everything. Oh yeah, we made lockers for these guys as well. A cobalt one, and ardite one, and a thormium one. Kind of cheating, but they work. And then we've got the redstone alloy in there, which we can't... Oh yeah, we're kind of separating that into 2 deliberately to lock it in solid storage mode. Yes, Rob, welcome. So one of the things I want to do today is make a load more of these lockers, okay? Because these 2 chests need to be lockers. They just annoy me. The fact that they're chests is just very, very impractical. So that would be good. And then I stole one from here. So we need at least 3 of these lockers. And then we still got the doubles there. Those chests work fine for me. That chest works fine as far as I'm concerned. These are fine as normal lockers and as chests, yeah? Wow, that one's getting full. Let's take all this charcoal upstairs. So yeah. Automating dust processing is definitely something I want to do. We need to get into Thermacraft to do that, right? I think this is full. Wow, yeah, we've got lots of charcoal and coal. I think... Yeah, we need charcoal to make gunpowder, right? We definitely do. So why don't we put that up there and then just chuck this into here. Hopefully it'll just about fit. Not quite. Oh, we'll be putting some overflow in here. Okay. Good to know. Fine. Yeah, so the Thermacraft thing, like you say, have fun. It's like, we've built a massive, like, wizard's tower, which I really like. There's some building work to be done to this, though. I want to add, as I've done over here, obsidian tiles. Just dotted throughout the build to give these walls a bit more character. I think it would make such a huge difference in here and make the kind of slight plainness of the floor easier to handle, especially because we're going to put things on the floor. So the plainness of the floor is going to be dealt with by having things on it. Oh, Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is fantastic. I've played it through on the Switch. It's great. You just did what you needed to get golems. Yeah, that makes sense. There's a few other bits and bobs in Thermacraft I want to do. And one of the things I've done in between episodes and between streams, which you guys won't have seen, is this right here. Now, where did I steal those hoppers from? I bet I stole them from down here. No. Oh, no, we've got loads of spare hoppers now. They just came out of a chest, I think. But you'll notice, anyway, that I had them feeding into here. And we brought back tons and tons of rotten flesh. And I've used them all up now. And there was a load of brains in there, which I've also used up. So I did some AFKing where I was just, like, clicking here. and this deconstruction table was just processing tons and tons of rotten flesh. And so if you look, 400 pieces of air there, 400 pieces of water, basically 550 pieces of fire. All of the like basic building blocks, there we go, Ordo's got 400, Perdito has 400. What else have we got? Oh yeah, Earth, nearly 500 there. So what we do have is tons and tons of resources for doing research. So I think today we should do some of that. And that is moving us in the right direction in terms of getting golems auto-sifting for us. And then the other thing, as the title of the video, the stream suggests, we're going to be looking at fuel because, I mean, maybe it's the BC pump. Maybe that's what we need to be able to gather oil at a rate that is sort of interesting. And we need just like an inventory full of tanks. Like, how many of these tanks did we put here? 6 tanks here. So do we need just like tons and tons and tons of them? Like these guys or whatever. Steel plates are quite expensive. Those ones only take iron. But these iron bars, oh, we can craft them like that. I did not know that. I thought we would have to anvil them. That makes these ones pretty cheap now, to be honest. In fact, incredibly cheap. And they still hold 16, right? I'm pretty sure they hold 16 when they're full. Yes, Charlie, how you doing, bruv? Yeah, I think the hammering bit, Rob, I think we have to do the hammering bit ourselves still, unfortunately, to get the dust. But I've also got absolutely tons and tons of gravel. And another little odd job I thought we might be able to do today is just tidy up this area here, because kind of tidied up over there. But I think this pit over here took a little bit of a hit. And it's got a load of random stuff from various trips out and about. That chest could stay there potentially. So yeah, quite a few different odds and ends to do today. Let's start by going and making some sandwiches and starting to get healthy. Is that lemons? And have we got some sort of other fruit there? Well, we've definitely got lemons. Let's take the lemons. Wait, what's the easiest way? It's like with a tool, right? I think. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I do like a lemon. In fact, we were eating tons of lemon yesterday in our Project Zomboid stream as well. I feel like that's ready as well, whatever that is. Oh, this is Hazelnut Hill. Of course, how could I forget Hazelnut Hill? Actually, it's quite nice having the jump boost and being able to just jump up onto the top of the tree. Wow, yeah, that does make harvesting it easier. I wonder if from the very top if we can see all the edges. Not quite. You kind of have to move around a little bit. I would, in the long run, quite like to do something about these trees, though. I think after this season, we'll probably let them all go. We'll probably like just hammer, like not hammer, like axe up all the things, get as many saplings as we can, chop them all down and like rearrange them, because they're pretty all over the place, these trees. And if we're going to be going down the road of having a big orchard that leads to a big palace made of gold, of course, naturally, like Hazelnut Hill is just the least practical place to gather stuff. Like, it's just falling literally off a cliff. Like, this is not the way to gather hazelnuts. I'll tell you that for free. Right. Huh. Huh. They're going to fall off the cliff again. Please don't. Or I will anyway. Okay. I think this one's a little bit easier to manage. Right, they all fall off the cliff on the other side from that one. Yeah, so we got a little bit of a kind of odds and ends type list of tasks today, but also I think some like with the fuel, at least some pretty key stuff. So we're gonna like research biodiesel, look at the viability of that versus like having a BC pump and collecting more oil, and just try and work out which of those two options we prefer. And then we can obviously chuck more and more and more fuel into there. What are they? Almonds already, yep, okay. Cool. Well, we're gonna have plenty of nuts. Got nuts? I do. Not bad. Yeah, boy. It's pretty tedious picking fruit off trees, but you gotta do it. You gotta eat. I know what you. I think I do know the etho thing you're referring to, where you have like a rail that you run along the top of, alongside everything, right? It's not a bad shout. And yeah, somebody noticed as well the other day in the comments, the grass finally has started growing in here, and it does look amazing. I'm pretty happy with it. Let's not eat the carrot. Let's make a sandwich and eat that instead. Oh, what are we doing for ice? Still not too bad. Those could do with the trim. But yeah, I think this is looking alright. Like, yeah, not bad. Fruit. They're all looking okay. Could probably, some of these could do with the trim as well. Nice. And then veg. Right, and then what we got over here? Bread, cheese, fruit. Okay, we need a veg. Let's take an onion. And some proteins. We can, instead of using soybeans in here now, we can put some almonds or maybe hazel. Should we put hazelnuts in? Sounds nice to me. Okay. Our knife is nearly dead. Interesting. Okay. Yo, Dank. Yo, Ginka. Wagwan. We got a nice amount of levels, you'll notice, from all the time we spent at the mob farm. Crazy amounts. Should put a 1 block space between the two doors in the pantry. Really? Is it not running at max efficiency at the way I've got it set up currently? 82. Okay, that's alright. This knife is going to go any day now. I always eat vegetarian. That's true. It's because I just haven't done any of the animal stuff yet. They take a lot of effort. The animals, having to go there every day to feed them and that, you know. That's a bit of a poor quality sandwich, that one. We'll keep that one in our main inventory. These guys will need a trim. Okay. Okay, so once we finish this batch of sandwiches, we should be on some pretty good hit points, I would imagine. So that's cool. Let's leave it at that. Very nice. Oh, just for quality of life. Okay. Yeah, we could do. I wouldn't say no. But we just have to maybe slightly redesign down there a little bit to fit it in, I guess. Started to notice all these mobs spawning around the main base because we don't spend so much time over here as we do over there. So I think like the safety factor of the, I think maybe they spawn up on the roof and stuff. We could maybe look at lighting all of that up so it's a bit of a feature. At night time could look quite nice, couldn't it? Yeah, I know, Ginka. This is that's the normal. What you're describing is like this kind of vanilla Terrafirmacraft way of making sandwiches, whereas I think this is all about cooking. Yeah, cooking with TFC. That kind of additional mod in this pack is what's making the sandwich making so long, but you can't do it the old way in this pack. So yeah, it is kind of frustrating. Anyway, let's. Yes, Jonathan, good luck. Jonathan's playing cricket all day, guys. Have a good one, bruv. Have a good one. So I want to make at least 3 of those lockers, yeah? Yeah, 3. So we need 6 ingots of steel. We need 6 ingots of bismuth. And we need them in sheets. Which means blue hammer time. And then, yeah. Bang. And then we need the 3 lockers that we're going to actually make them out of. And a load of wood. Okay, no lockers in there. And not really much wood either. Where am I going? It's down here. Oh, it's snisps. Snisps. I'll get better at saying it, I promise. Snisps. Right, we need 3 of those. Thank you. And then we need like a load of blocks. Is 16 enough? 16 is not enough, right? No. 23 probably is. I think it's 21 that we need, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, good. And then we need a few planks from what I recall. And we need a few logs. Right, that should be everything that we need. I'm good, bruv. Anyway, how are you? How are you? I'm calm. So they're going. I think I remember this recipe off by heart. We're going to try and see if we can do it off by heart. It goes these in the bottom, these in the top, these here. I think it goes like those like that, and these like that. Oh, baby. 3? Is 3 what we needed? I guess it is. Okay, so now you go on, buddy. Which way do we want it facing? I guess it makes sense to have them facing inwards. It just looks... It's going to look more even. And then we need to test this thing. What block did we put around there? It's a coke brick block. That's hilarious. Did we make that by mistake or something? Okay. So I don't see why these won't work. But we should test them. Also, I want this facing the other way. I want its arm opening out that way. Yeah, nice. So that it's like the two handles are on the side from which we use it. That makes sense. Now, this one is to replace the missing guy there. Whoops. How do we get the right angle here? Oh my gosh. Oh my god, no. It went in there, didn't it? Okay. Whew. If you're going to do the pump, do it first. Okay, that's a good idea. That makes a lot of sense. Let's just take, like... How many off the top here? 10? Let's just do 8. A cheeky singular top row. And just test that these new lockers can talk to the systems fine, right? So like, in you go. In you go. Beautiful. They work. Okay, good. I wasn't expecting them not to, but it's always worth testing anything, right? Anything you do. I can never assume. And so this is great because it means now when we're doing huge batches of any metal, before we were limited to 5 stacks because the locker on top of this hopper was actually useless because we couldn't put ingots in it. So it was kind of dumb. But now we can do huge batches of metal, which we are going to be doing more and more of. So that makes a lot of sense. So yeah, that was good. That was good. Okay, so if we're going to do the pump, we should do the pump. But if we're not going to do the pump, yes, Joe, forks, big yourself up. If we're not going to do the pump, we are going to be doing biodiesel. Now, these are things I don't know very much about, but in fact what I do know about biodiesel is that it is a MS engineering thing, right? So let's read our book. Oh wait, I know where our book is. It's right here. And these can go in the wooden. Nice. Let's have a look. Power. Thermoelectric generator. How does... Hot and cold. Are these the ones that you surround with water and lava? Is that all it's going to tell us? So if we got some plutonium and yellorium or plutonium blocks, 4000K, that I presume that doesn't mean RF. That's going to just be like probably Kelvin or some sort of. Please just use ender yeah, to pull high, and so it only pulls the higher carbon. Yeah, that's a smart move, because then I'll just put it through once. We have 3 conduits left. I think we'll need more of them to reach. Yeah, we. If this thing didn't have a top on it, we'd still need 4. But we could do it, and we could go round the side. Like, it wouldn't look bad. Going round the back. Just have a little cable like there. We could even come up. Like out the side, up, and then along there. It's definitely a good idea. Before we do our next big batch, we'll do that. But anyway, this is not what I wanted to look at. Diesel generator. Run off biodiesel or other types of combustible fuel. Combustible fuels are an easy to use and efficient fuel source, yes. But with oil being a depletable resource, very true, something renewable would be much preferable. Biodiesel is a solution. By combining plant oil and ethanol, you can create combustible fluid that will burn in a diesel generator. Okay, nice. Now, industrial squeezer, we have one of those already. Fermenter, not so much. Plant oil is created by processing various seeds in the industrial squeezer. Create the structure pictured above, done. Click it with the side, done. Excuse me. Power is input at the top or bottom. Fluids are output through any of the ports at the bottom of each side. The following list shows various items that can be squeezed into plant oil and the amount they produce. I don't think we have industrial hemp seeds in this pack. Ethanol is gained by fermenting sugarcane or other fruit. The fermented structure is created in a similar manner to that of the squeezer. Okay, so it seems like melon is the key here. But I mean, is this really... I mean, it obviously is renewable. But is it less hassle? Into a refinery. And they only make 80 millibuckets of each. So we need tons and tons of tons and tons and tons of stuff. So I think that maybe we should put that one on ice for now, and if we look at the BC pump and we can start to like collect oil in a more efficient way than what we did with the bucket last time. I'm leaning towards that. Because we can make tons and tons of these fluid tanks out of iron and glass, and we have so much iron already. And we've got that iron. The whole point in collecting more fuel would be to have more iron, right? So let's have a look at the seeds quickly. It presumably wants the vanilla ones, right? Seed storage. Huh. Where's the industrial hemp seeds anyway? Industrial hemp, there we go. Use Ender IO pipes, yeah. Because the BC pipes need powering, and that's stupid, right? So BC pump. Okay, it's just probably called a pump then. This guy. So we need a blue steel bucket. Still, I'm willing to experiment with this thing. Immersive engineering fluid pump. Okay. Yeah, let's just 4 steel ingots, okay. We are going to have to do a little bit of anviling to make another blue steel bucket. Those tanks are easy. Piece of redstone. Alright, let's build one. So we need 4 of these. 4 of these. Whoops. 2 of these. Yeah. There are actually quite a few things that it would be beneficial to let go back around, isn't it? You know, like when we're making sheets as well. Interesting. Right, anyway, this onto there. Steel in there. Can carry resources with me. I sure can. There's our gear, which probably needs a conversion. There we go. I'd have to carry a lot of stuff with me to not need to use the ingot vault though. There's quite a lot of storage down there. Not sure we can carry all of that around with us. Oh wait, we need way more iron than this. We need like another 8 pieces of iron. Okay. And then glass panes. Yes, Andreas. Welcome back, brother. I'm doing something wrong. Oh, it doesn't need it in the middle. 2 of those. A piece of redstone. Is that everything? Oh, and the bucket, of course. So we need to heat this guy up. Still left that thing over there. Right, there we go. Thank you. Gold, copper, iron and steel. That's true. Those are the most common. So we could always just have like a stack of those on us at any one time. We could have like another one of these storage crates that just had them in. Potentially. But that's where not being able to rename these storage crates was a real bummer, because I imagined this inventory where the whole top row was just different categories of like commonly used items. Like have one that's just full of wood, one that's, you know what I mean? Alas. 'Twas not meant to be. So how do we use this pump? Where do we set it up? Just like touching the oil anywhere? Does it need to be in a very specific place, like within the oil deposit? I'm tired. As per. Oh no, look, this cable goes through. I guess the lockers are slightly larger than chests. It didn't used to go through, but it does now. I'm also wondering about this anyway being moved, because once we have, well, we'll leave it for now. Top of the oil deposit. Can you use dye on crates? I think not, but that would be a great solution as well. Looks like there's just the one. I wonder if we could chisel one. Probably not. Okay, can work. Give it just a little bit longer. Now, presumably this pump is going to need powering. So we're going to need some kind of portable power to come with us too. First try. Right. Pump. Not bad. Salvage some fuel there. We've got a load of Ender IO machines we haven't even played with yet as well, if you recall, that we made last time. We're going to need to make an episode on those. The Soul Binder and the Powered Spawner are both there now. Exciting. Anyway, this pump. Right, we want these item conduits, and we probably want to make some more of them. Or will 3 be enough? Maybe 3 will be enough. How do we turn them into the fuel ones? Or, sorry, the fluid ones? Ender fluid conduit. Oh, they're actually their own recipe. We don't convert the item ones. Okay. So we just need vibrant alloy. I remember. Yes, Stefano, how you doing? To put these away. It's kind of getting on my nerves a little bit. How do you make those as well? Oh yeah. Well, 20 is enough of that for now. But not having all of these like Ender IO alloys like just ready to go. So I'm actually going to make like a batch, I think. Like maybe 32? We got tons of this stuff. We certainly got tons of gold. Let's make 64. We can afford that. I think we'll actually be able to use our... Whoa. Configured. A. Okay. So if we put you and you and you in, it starts. And if we put you in there, you're going to feed it. Beautiful. And that's all going to end up in there. Lovely, lovely jubbly. And then we get like, I don't know, what do you reckon? 16 ender pearls? Just make 16 ingots of the other stuff. Should be good to go. Oh. Oh. Little bend and a stretch there. Alright, so that's going to take a while. It does have the capacitor in it though, so it's going at full speed. So yeah, what about portable power? Oh, you know what? We have 25 million RF right here. Screw it, let's just use that. Let's see how much oil we get for 25 million RF. Because that is by far and away the easiest thing for us to do. And maybe we should just make a second one of these 25 millions so that we always have one there. And I think, okay, yeah, I'm actually thinking this is a good idea. Like, one of these guys. Yeah, like this. So electrical steel we can do. We're going to be making vibrant alloy. And we're going to be making energetic alloy, so we can easily do those, yeah? But to get 4 of those, we're going to need 8 of those, which means we're going to need 16 of those. So let's start by making 16 basic capacitors right now. Which is another 64 gold. So it's a good thing we've got a lot of gold, because we're going to be getting through it. So, if I'm remembering all of this correctly, it's like going to be 32 there. Wait, hold on. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? And then 16 ingots of copper, which might be the hardest bit for us to do. No, yeah, we're okay. I think my calculations here are correct, I hope. Coal powder and 8, yeah, and a load of those. 8 times 6. I don't think we're even going to have enough. We're going to need to do like an even bigger batch of all of that stuff, of all the Ender IO alloys and things, right? We're going to end up spending a lot today, guys, as usual. 48, yeah, exactly. Which we're about to get, but like we were going to want to use some of that. Actually, we only needed a small amount for the conduits, for the fluid conduits. So let's, yeah, this should be enough. And we need some of the dust, right? Whatever it's called. We're gonna need like, yeah, 4 pieces of glowstone and 8 pieces of dust. Yeah. Whoops. There you go. Cheeky drink. Cheeky DankNStein. Right. Because now we're going to need tons of the other one, right? We need 24 vibrant alloy as well. Yep, I'm with you. So we need to top these up with like maybe at least another 32 of everything. Oh, we didn't even look at the crystals that we need. This guy. Oh, but yeah, that's fine. That's like, we just need one more. one more ingot. Let's grab another 32 gold. We're really getting through our gold today. Okay. And then the electrical steel recipe is what again? More coal powder and more silicon, and we're going to need 4 of them. So 4 coal powder, 4 silicon, okay. Four and 4 and 4 steel. Okay, excellent. I think we're starting to get there then. Just about. That just needs some time. So we're making yet another massive capacitor bank, one of these 25 million capacitor banks, so that we can have one on us at all times and have one charging. And then I guess worst case, like in some cases, if we really need it, we can throw 50 on. But what would really be interesting, although I'm almost certain it won't work. In fact, no, I know it doesn't. This thing will consume it way faster than we're producing it here. So yeah, this isn't a solution for the excavator. This is just for pumping oil. But these massive these 25 million RF capacitors are really expensive. We've had to put 64 gold in, at least. More than that. Yeah, more than 64 gold ingots into it. There's a lot. It is a lot. Oh, it's the word capacity. I was like, why are all the ones showing up in a search for capacitors? I want this guy. Presumably you have to make, yeah, all the Thaumcraft stuff you have to make in some weird way. $137 ingots of gold goes into making one of these capacitors. That's insane. Is it really 73? Wow. Plus the 64. That's insane. I mean, we are making a lot of gold from our trips to the mob farm. We do get lots of gold out of that, to be fair. So we're kind of already farming gold quite nicely. But yeah, finding a gold deposit for the excavator would be good. I just can't ever see us being able to produce enough power to use the excavator like continuously. But, you know, there is a lot of oil around. If we get to the point where we're realizing that like each of these oil deposits is giving us like, you know, there we go. That's the one we started on, isn't it? So we'll go back to there first. But yeah, it's kind of hard to imagine. Like, the thing that feels like the most manageable thing, it's just going to take ages, is just building a huge array of these. And then having those interdimensional transceivers or whatever so that we can teleport that power wherever we want. I think that's like what feels like the most likely solution here. Anyway, these two go in there, right? Yeah, so if we found a copper one and it gave us a ton of gold as well, I think a copper vein is really what we're after, isn't it? Yeah, like, it's like a quarter of the copper vein will be gold anyway, so that's amazing. Got the config files open, I like it. You come prepared. That's sick. So these guys are coming out now. Then we need to put those guys in, and then I think we've got everything we need to craft this monstrosity. So I don't know why I just deleted it from NEI. Like, I'm super confident I can remember it all. Yeah, the biodiesel thing, maybe we'll get to that point, but the thing about the biodiesel thing, it just feels like it's just going to rely on me doing loads of farming, like actual manual, like that kind of farming. He just goes straight to the config files, cutting out the middleman, Stefano. I like it. It makes sense, but yeah, you can get them in here. So this should be done now. Take you. Check you guys in. Right, and then we need, like, I think an emerald, right? Wait, can we use a vanilla one? And do we have any nuggets already? 3 only, okay. So we are going to need to nugget one more of these. Vibrant crystal, I'm pretty sure that's the right thing. God, I hope it is. Is the garden cloch? No, I think we looked that up before. Somebody suggested that before. Can't remember. It might have been... I'm not sure. Yes, it is true that we do have the vanilla crops already. Bit of a journey just to demonstrate this, but I'll show you quickly. Need to find vanilla seeds to farm instead of cannabis. Well, it turns out we have potatoes, we have carrots, and we have wheat, and they can all grow here because this is a vanilla dirt farm there. However, ooh, these all actually need harvesting. We should come and do that sooner rather than later. They are actually all ready, and it's probably getting on. It's late summer. Yep. We have melon, but I don't think we have vanilla melon. Because cooking with TFC, I think, dominates the melon situation, I think. But yeah, we could, in theory, farm vanilla crops to quite large scales, I suppose. But it would just, like, we could just have like a huge farm for them, right? So that actually, like, yes, we have to manually harvest them, but it's just absolutely massive, this thing. And so it's like, we spend like half an hour just like harvesting and replanting, but actually that gives us, I mean, I can't imagine it giving us enough fuel to run the thing for any substantial amount of time. We could fully automate the farming with Thorncraft, with golems doing our farming for us. Right. Again, yeah, the fruit is the other thing though. Like, can we fully automate the fruit? All very good questions, these. I don't pretend to have the answers. But I think we have everything we need to craft this monstrosity now. So 8 of these is going to make 4 of these, which is with those. And with those? No. Those. Oh. Which we don't have enough of. Okay, fine. Fine. We'll make some more. So we need 9 more. Yeah, 9 more. which means 9 more ender pearls. Where are they? Jolly good. Potatoes, ethanol, and wheat seeds for plant oil. Well, we can use the potato seeds, can't we? I wish this book had a search on it. Oh, we can't use the potato seeds. Yeah, so we need to be farming wheat for that, and then the potato. Yeah, perfect. So presumably with Thorncraft we can fully automate both of those. Vanilla potatoes and vanilla wheat seeds. Okay. Well, long run, like if we're talking long run, then I think we're yeah, I think that's what we'll do, right? And it will save us from having to do silly amounts of this. Although the other option is, of course, to just do silly amounts of this. Like, we could just spend one stream one day, and then it's like completely passive. Because don't golems have durability? Oh, and the book isn't showing all the modded editions. That's interesting. Okay, so maybe I should be looking at config files then. So it didn't ask for 9 of you. Yep. Just coming on, yeah. There you go. Right. That's the 25 million guy. It certainly is. Okay, excellent. So now you can just start filling up. Very nice. It's going to take its time, but that's cool. We can put some of these energetic alloys away, I guess. Wow, yeah, that does look long. Start typing on the first page, can you? Is it like there? Uh-huh. So if we went like seeds. Subscribe. Yeah, okay, interesting. I like it. Can we search whenever we're anywhere just by clicking in there? No. Okay, so we have to be at the top page. Anyway, interesting. What was I going to do? Right, so put these guys away. We've got our pump now. We've got our 25 million RF in there, ready to come with us. So we just need like a load of fluid storage. So we've got our barrels there. But I think we could chuck some of the bigger bits and bobs into it. Oh, and we needed to make the Ender IO fluid conduits anyway, didn't we? So we should go and do that. I'm just going to put this fruit away while I remember though. Right. We're actually now in a bit of a situation here. Because yeah, we should do that, and then up here we'll put all our berries. Gorgeous. Still got quite a few sandwiches left on us, that's fine. Fluid pipes, and then Make a few more of those, or make a ton. Should we just make absolutely loads of these dudes? Because okay, so look, when we look at these tanks, yeah, these guys can make the huge connected barrels, and you get 2 for every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 pieces of steel. These guys cost around 6 iron ingots each. So 4 steel ingots for the other ones. For these guys. 4 steel ingots per tank. For these, about 6 iron. Now, at the moment, I think we have more iron. Yeah, we do. And we're going to be getting a lot more iron too. Whereas steel does require a bit more processing and a bit of AFKing and things like that. So I could be very tempted to go with these ones. The difference is you've got to configure these ones. They're a little bit more of a pain in the ass because you have to be configuring them to feed into one another. They won't just automatically. That's a tough call to make, really. We have to make all of the ingots into sheets too. Are we completely... I think we are complete. Oh no, we've got 4 iron bars left. But we also have all of the, we do actually have that thing full of barrels. Psychedelicraft alcohols. I wonder how you make those. That'd be interesting to look into. Like, are we going to be able to pump from the BC pump into TFC barrels? Like, almost certainly not. I would wager. Before we craft a lot of anything, let's go and do an exploratory mission. So we'll take these. We'll take 2 of these. Yeah. These things stack as well, although presumably they won't stack when they're full. But we'll just take all of these with us anyway, and we're going to take... Oh yeah, we need to make the Ender IO conduits. These guys. Oh, it's more of them. 8's probably enough though. Fused quartz. Huh, I thought that was glass. It's not glass. We just need to chuck a load of quartz in there. So what type of quartz do we have the most of? And where is it? Wait, yeah, like where? Where are we putting that stuff? We've got a little bit of it here. What do we need? 2 pieces. And we need what? 12 pieces gives us 3. That's disgusting. So we could put 8 pieces in and get 2. Okay, let's just do that then. And 1 more of those, of course. Is there a better Ender IO tank? I don't think so. I think there's like a compressed one which allows you to store some other type of liquid or something. This guy. The pressurized fluid. Oh, it's blast resistant. I don't think it holds anything more. I think it's just stronger. I think. Not sure if barrels register as fluid storage. That makes sense. Okay. Did we just need what? I'm just getting confused now. I can't remember. Oh yeah, we need to do these. Wait, presumably we can just put the 8 in. It'll just make 2 at once, right? Right. Please. Thank you. And then just conduit binder, I think. The bigger tank in the pack is the one made with reinforced glass. Yes, IG Bryce, welcome. Wait, we can reinforce chests here. It's the same recipe as the reinforced lockers. Fascinating. Presumably reinforced chests aren't as good as reinforced. Lockers anyway. Quartz glass, right. Is that this one then? Fused quartz and dark iron and dark steel. Maybe this thing does carry more. Is this the one you mean, Stefano? I haven't found any others to be fair. Is it this? Quartz glass, it might be this one. Extra cells too. That one. It was the extra cells 2 one. Okay, so how do we make this quartz glass then? Fine, and we only need... Fine, okay. Well, let's make one of these and test this guy out as well. So we just need 4 of the... Wait, sorry, 5 of the... So 10 of them and 8 glass. Do 10 of those. Eight glass. Okay, so we've got a nice like smorgasbord of like receptacles to test, and then these guys, and these guys, and these guys. 8 fluid conduits. So I think, without further ado, then we're ready to go. Slightly bigger than the others, but if this is slightly bigger than the others, it's certainly slightly cheaper. Just being made out of that quartz stuff and glass. We get that quartz stuff from sifting. Maybe we'll run out of it quickly if we start building loads of these things, but... Yeah, I think they're looking pretty good. Put that guy up in the corner there. Let's go put this wood away before we leave. And then I think we are probably ready to leave. Cool. Do need some water. Alright, let's get out of here. What is our food groups looking like now? Only halfway, so it's going to show you just how much work the 81 levels are doing on our max health here. Because our food group's still looking pretty abysmal. I wonder if we should just make another round of sandwiches to take with us. Nah, can't be bothered. Let's get going. Like roughly in this direction. 32 buckets. Wow, so it's like double the size of the others that we've been using. Not bad. Let's see if it indeed is. Yeah, the other ones are all 16, yeah. And then the TFC barrels are 10. What happened while you were gone? Well, we've made a load of different tanks, different options. We've got the BC pump, we've got some Ender IO fluid conduits, and we're heading to the oil to see if we can gather it easier than we did before. Okay, let's all go about that sort of angle now. Should be good to go. There we go. There it is. Oh, we didn't gather the crops. We need to gather the crops before they all die. So, apparently... Whoa! Visuals. Okay. That's trippy. Apparently we need to put the pump on top of this thing, right? Oh, let's just do some basic testing here first. Wow, it's already got like a green light came up there. Where'd it go? A green light comes on even when it's placed somewhere else though. Not so promising. We need this guy down too for this. Directly above the tallest block. Needs empty or liquid space below it. Perfect. Okay, so let's gather up these because we're going to need to make some scaffolding. I thought we were climbing up onto this last time, but apparently not. Yeah, there is a way. There's always a way. I'm still thinking about Zomboid last night, so I just realised it's raining. I was like, oh, it's raining, we should plant our cabbages. I was like, wait, no, that's a different game. We should have brought ladders with us, potentially. Could have been a good move. Yeah, some ladders maybe. Yep, great minds think alike. Okay, well, we could grab a load of sticks quickly. It's probably going to be a lot easier than not. Grabbing those sticks. Let's have a sleep as well. Yeah, the rain is definitely not good for recording and streaming and the like. Okay. Oh, I forgot this is the Silk Touch one. Damn. So, do we get sticks from it too? We seem to. Although we don't seem to be getting as many. 5 sticks from one tree isn't... You normally get more than that. Okay, that's a problem. We need one that isn't Silk Touch on us in future. Can't work out what it wants me to do. Like what combination of keys I'm pressing that's working. There we go. Yeah, so screw the ladder idea then. We're going with a nice casual staircase. I think we might run out of stuff here. Just start doing it up, going up 1 and maybe going like 2 up with each step or something. Yeah, this should be more realistic. Okay, so will it let us place it anywhere? Like we can't actually place it there because there's no block. So we need maybe a block to place it against, I'm guessing. If I come inside like this, hopefully that isn't going to cause some sort of weird update that we don't want to happen. Come around the back. Okay, how'd you like them apples? You crazy fool. And then throw that on it. Oh, that's set to be its input. Output. Whoa, okay. We need our... I shouldn't have done that so soon. Hopefully this thing has like a buffer or something and we're not just like wasting it right now. Let's try the exciting one first. Let's bring them all with us though. It does have a buffer. Okay, good. What? It's kind of rinsing it fast, you know. Is this working as expected? It's hardly used any power at all. I mean, like it's using almost no power. Basically none. Is it picking it up faster than we could with buckets? I mean, I know it's relatively automatic, what it's doing right now. Automated, but... It is cool that this thing is doing 32 buckets. I do rate that. These tanks are probably the ones we're going to want to use forever. like if we can use these tanks in combination with the Ender IO one that does the pushing and pulling. I don't know how much 25 million RF is. I know it's a lot, but look, it's only using. It's saying it's hovering between 0 and -2 RF per tick. So most of the time it's using no power, and then occasionally it does. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, what? Oh, it's gotten into like a core. That was like a flurry of activity there. I don't potentially understand how this thing works. Check if you can break them and keep the oil. Oh my god, do you think I might not be able to keep it? It does one layer at a time, so each layer, the last layer was a big one, was it? Okay. Is this to be broken with a pickaxe? That looks like a slow break. Use a wrench. Oh dear. Okay, it's filling that guy up pretty quick too. Oh. It does need a wrench. I think we've got all our wrenches on us. Ender IO wrench? Wait, what kind of a wrench? A wrench from AE, okay. Damn, I should have just made one of those before we left then, eh? The Ender IO one should work too, okay. Let's give it a go. Hey, a little shift right click there. Did the job. Is everything full? Everything's full. I presume it stops drilling at this point. Okay, so last thing to try then would be these. We didn't expect it. They don't, like, barrels don't work like that with anything really. I guess we could try the Ender IO fluid conduit, see if that plays nice with it. No. Okay, well here's how I see it then. We should pick this guy up and this guy up, right? Let's certainly pick up the power cell. The fact that it's not drawing power, I hope, means it's not wasting oil. Yeah, I think I'd need to bucket it into the barrel manually, which I'm not going to do. So we're just going to take all of this back with us now. I think. Yeah, they stack even when they've got, wow. The open blocks ones stack even when they're full. But this guy holds twice as much. It's all kind of very interesting. Try and salvage as many of these blocks as we can, I suppose, because we're not going to be coming back up to this height again. So, okay, this was a good bit of science. Yeah, that was very good sciencing. Yeah, no worries, Snisps. You got Snisps. I'm gonna master it. You gotta do what you gotta do, bruv. Right. Let's eat a Sunny or two. I wonder how much deeper this goes, like how much more there actually is here for us. Just a little bit more sciencing to do. Wait, is the oil fading away now? Thought I saw a block like disappear there. Whoa. Stack up to 16. So what if we put 16, if we put 27 stacks of 16 into one of these crates? That would be a lot of oil. We'll take all this back with us now anyway. We used up basically no power on the pump, which is really good news. I think, yeah, I think we're in good shape, and we didn't need those conduits at all, which is kind of funny. It has oil under the water, yeah? Certainly looks that way, doesn't it? We've got a decent way to make obsidian, yeah. Which is just with the ex nihilo stuff. But I haven't yet like built like a purpose like built room for it, which is what I kind of would save us a lot of time if we had like a room that was kind of laid out exactly for that, like mass producing it. And then we just run along with the buckets going like fill, empty, like blah, 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 blah. Just like that. With those sound effects as well. So there was an issue with TFC versus vanilla lava, but we solved it. You use the iron sort of vanilla bucket. What do you do? Which way round is it? You use the TFC blue bucket to pull the lava out of the storage, and then you place it in the world, and then you pick it up with the vanilla one, which turns it into the vanilla lava. And as long as you've done the same trick with the TFC water to turn it into vanilla water, then the ex nihilo stone barrel works as intended, because you're using vanilla water and vanilla lava. But you just need like both types of buckets in order to make that happen. Which back when we were first trying to do it, we didn't have red and blue steel yet. But now we do. It's like a piece of piss. I thought that was an ore down there. Oh no, I've got trapped. Oh. one way of getting out. Oh man, I remember those Tomb Raider cheats. Like stepping up, down, left, right. Yeah, my hook shot is out of ammo. I need more charges. I believe they're called, aren't they? Which we can make out of paper and gunpowder, but I just haven't got around to. Okay, can I clear the water, please? Okay. Beautiful. Apple trees we have got plenty of. Ah, right, yeah, okay. Oh, we're not going to clear the water this time. Damn. It's a good question. Well, I mean, we'll make some more ammo for it soon, but we just haven't. Maybe we could do that when we get home just now. It's like, hey, I don't claim to be perfect. The infinite sand was definitely a thing. There's quite a lot of grass on these here grounds. Anyway, we're home. I always resent having to walk back home on foot when I can just fly everywhere from my lovely launch tower. But anyway, what can you do? I actually need more sandwiches. My inventory isn't really in the state for it, and also I'd rather get all of this oil processing. Yes, Kyle, welcome. First time on a stream. Safe, enjoy, and thank you for dropping by. So yeah, I'm thinking first things first. Can we do something nice and easy with these? Like if we chuck these on here like this, they just fall in. Beautiful. And that immediately starts working its magic. Then we want to pump these guys in. No, don't pull, push, please. And this guy. Push from there too. Once these are empty, they can go at the front like they normally do. And then we've just got to work out how this guy can peddle its wares. Maybe with one of these. Extract. Insert. Extract. Always. Beautiful. So they're all nice and empty now. You come here, you come here. We'll leave that pipe there, I guess. But we can pick this dude up with a wrench. And then, yeah, these guys, for now, can just go down here, I guess. Pull. Okay, so that was definitely quicker than what we did before. Ooh, a farming station for Ender.io, it might be able to gather the XP bushes. Ooh, if we could automate those, that would be amazing. Anyway, they're doing their thing. Slowly increasing. Got a lot of processing there, good. So I think we just want loads and loads of these. Like, having something that can take twice as much fuel is kind of a big deal. And they're like really cheap. And my hair's crazy. So I think that's what we want. We want to take like 10 of these with us. Yeah, cheeky level 300, that'd be amazing. Quartz tanks for the win, I agree. And also, save Santiago. Well, welcome. Le Epic Gamer, yeah? Who are you, human? I am human. From time to time. What just happened? Didn't I just have something in... Am I just going mad? Maybe I'm going mad. Anyway. Couldn't we make these tanks out of both of these types of dust? Yeah, we could. Wow. So we've got absolute shitloads of this stuff. So if I take 60, that's going to be enough to make 6 more of them. So if I take another 5... No, sorry. If I take 70... Right? Yeah, I think this is right. Then that will give us like 8 of these things, which is probably just an insane amount. And I think we should have the glass to do that. What am I doing here? Is it like that they need to have 14 in each? Yeah, that adds up. And they stack. Ooh, do you reckon they stack when they're full? If they stack when they're full, they are the most OP storage. To be awesome. And then, yeah, it doesn't use that much power, so I kind of already want to head back over there. Yeah, they're just doing their thing. Let's just head back over there. Let's just answer these questions quickly. Do 1,000. I need to eat. I need to go make some sandwiches. Before we go, let's go make sandwiches. Oh, you were right, Charlie. We could test whether they actually stack when they're full right now, couldn't we? Oops. Okay. So back doing this painstaking thing again. Wow, we've nearly used a whole block of cheese already. Oh, and the knife might go. Hopefully it's alright. For the time being. What do our food groups actually look like right now? Still late summer, 25th of August. I kind of want to go pick up those crops, you know. Wait, what are you doing? We are basically trying to produce more RF than you can shake a stick at. This is just an RF mission. There goes the knife. Okay, fine. 1.5 vessels of sandwiches is fine. Okay, good. Good. Now let's work out which one of these is which. This is the one I wanted. We'll put all of these things away for now, yeah. On the blocks. And I'll just keep that wrench in there anyway. Cool. Put that guy in there. Cool. Am I killing sand? Abstract. Flam Tubby Toast. Yo, how you doing? What a name. I'm loving it. Get rid of all that. With a bit of this. Bit of that. See, look, we're getting mobs spawning over here. This is weird. I'm not spending enough time there. Make more hookshot ammo. Okay. I will allow it. We'll make more hookshot ammo. Put those away as well. Okay, good. Hookshot ammo is paper and gunpowder. I don't think we have any gunpowder, but I think we can make some. Yeah, this is authentic Terrafirmacraft. Carl gets it. You've got to spend all your time doing nothing. And look, do you remember last time we added this recipe? Stefano, I don't know if you were here last week when we did this, but we added a cheeky conversion here so we can get vanilla skeleton skulls, which Ender.io calls for from time to time. So yeah, now we have those and we can convert wither skulls as we please. Right. I was going to get some paper out. And I don't think we have any gunpowder, but I think we can make some. Oh, jokes. I can't remember the recipe. Is it like that? Yeah. Okay, 60 of them, that'll do. Okay, good. Paper over there. Hookshot ammo in with the hookshot. And then let's go collect our crops. Yeah, so proud. Watching a good plan come together. Oh, so we actually need our scythe. Okay. On with the show. Now, if you want authentic TFC, this is it. Collecting crops to the point that no matter how empty your inventory is, it's impossible to do it in one go. See? It's impossible. This should be the last bit of farming we need to do for quite a while. I think I kind of designed the, the sort of specific crops that we chose. I think I made pretty good choices, and I think it should see us through for a while now. I hope. Yes, I've heard about the stabilizing thing that you need to do with the skulls too, although I think we would have been able to just use zombie heads for that anyway without that recipe. But it was the soul binder or something, the Ender IO thing, when we're going and like editing spawners and changing the types of spawners and stuff, that machine that does that for us, like, needs to be like crafted out of like one of each type of skull, like they're not interchangeable. But we knew exactly what to do. So it was a good day. Yeah, that is a good point, Carl. I've definitely been there many times. In fact, let's take those back and put the 2 full stacks in. Just seal it up for now. That should be enough. Yeah, you got it good if your son's still sleeping at 9:20, bruv. We have that 7 AM wake up call on a daily, which is why I always look like I've not had any sleep, because I always stay up too late playing video games and then get up at 7 AM making toast. Okay, wow, this is a lot of stuff, like... It's like too much stuff, we're just gonna get full, aren't we? Okay. I used to love cereal, you know, and then I just kind of stopped eating it and went off it a bit. I think like when I was a kid, like I hadn't fully realised that I didn't really like milk yet. And then I realised I didn't really like milk. And that was kind of like, there's not much going back from that. Okay, let's see if this space is enough to get the rest. Oh yeah, this series is a ting, Johan. So I think we're just getting started on the really interesting stuff as well, to be honest. We've got a little ways to go yet before we throw in the towel on this one, I think. Yoink. Okay, so we can put these seeds back away. And then, yeah, I think that's everything. And that is like a lot of stuff, if you consider this barrel full as well. Yeah, decent. Have we kind of done everything here? Oh yeah, look, there's some finished leather there that can go up. We got tons of leather. I think we've got a bit more to process back at the bits as well. Interesting. Interesting. Wow, loads of jute. Okay, all right. Anyway, let's not forget to take this home with us. And let's go home. So I am excited to take these guys back to that oil slick and see how much is actually still there versus how much did we already actually just max it out, you know? All right, excellent. Oh, the pink wafers. What do they call them? They've got a funny name, those biscuits. Rinky Dink wafers. Because they were called like Pink Panthers or something, but that's like a brand name, obviously. I think people call them Rinky Dink biscuits. Maybe don't quote me on that. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure. They are delicious, though. I have to agree with you, Joe. They are like... Those things are just like pure sugar and they're excellent. Let's make an onion tray up here. We don't have a knife. We literally have no knife. Wow, and we've got a completely full onion tray anyway. Damn. Okay, well, we'll keep some onions down there. Yeah, fine. I guess we also need like a separated soybean spot now. Berries. Rye. Barley's down there. Yeah, barley is down there. And then this guy. Did I shut the doors? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Maize goes up in the middle, I think. More barley. Green beans and more soybeans as well. Lovely. Okay, still looking good on the old ice front there. Okay, not the tidiest. Chips and crisps, yeah. The thing is like whenever like supermarkets just make a cheap copy of the of some brand, it's almost always exactly the same and just cheaper. Like it's mad how I don't know. I've never been one to get too bogged down by a particular brand. There are a few things where I will always go back for the trusted brand, but more often than not I just go for whatever the cheapest version of it is. Okay, so let's look here. I thought these would be full. So we can grab them both. And bring them over here. But imagine if we just made like 200 Ender IO fluid pipes. We should be poking them into here, shouldn't we? I don't know why we kept jumping over the other side. We can just plop them down right here. And it'll be pulling from that side, but then we'll have push there. And with this guy, same. Push into that dude. And we didn't like cannibalize our locker from here, did we? No. Great. So that's running again for a while. So let's grab some water and then go. Maybe have a sleep and then grab some water and then go. But yeah, the running back and forth. The other thing we should potentially be able to do, even though we built a little area for it here, this thing is small. And would take a really small amount of power if we used Ender IO conduits back there instead of the BC ones. So surely we should be able to just build our oil refinery and our massive tank array thing up next to, like, we should just rebuild it right here. Okay. I have to agree with you, Carl, on TFC. It's like something that I've just loved for so long. Look, this is in our own house and we can't sleep because there's monsters nearby. Outrage. Anyway. Let's go get more oil, I think. We're ready. Have one more sandwich maybe before we go. Yeah, I was just going to ask that as well of Joe, of Forks. Where are you drawing the line on the better half? And don't worry, I I don't really mind either way. I have sort of a vested interest in all of the corners, to be honest. We are rare specimens. The TFC, yeah, the TFC fan is like a very specific kind of Minecraft player, I would say. You have to be in it for the grind. Although that's what's making this series so satisfying. Better half of England. So you mean the north, right? I'm guessing. Have I gone past it? What am I doing? No, it's here. Okay, it's just because it's not sticking out of the ground anymore. I got confused. Okay, here we are. So I guess we need both of these guys down, but mostly you. With you, and you. And some of you. And then let's just have a look at this thing from underneath. Okay, so it's like 3 wide. And it's like the center is... Okay. The center is right there. That block there. So we should go around like this. I think. And the pump should go there. The power should go there. Output. Why is it not showing the... Okay, it's definitely doing something though. Do these fill each other? Oh, stop it. Okay, they can stack upwards, but not. That's fine then. It's got no power. Output. There we go. That was weird. Maybe I hit it with the EnderIO wrench accidentally and changed the settings. I think, yeah. Definitely as far from Westminster as possible. Oh my god, look, it's just annihilating it. Wow. This is gonna be great. So I guess the next question is, how long is this actually going to take? The South can't agree on what's considered the South. Are we talking about the States or the UK now? I think probably maybe it applies to both. So I guess we could like chunk load these chunks and leave and come back, but how deep does this actually go? If we got a TFC torch. Whoa! Crazy terrain gen. That is high up. Mad. Yeah, if we got this guy out and made one of these. Can we get down there and actually see a little bit better what's going on? It's gravel, but it still looked like oil going down lower than that. Still filling up. Quite nicely, to be honest. I'm gonna go to the loo. I'll be back in a sec. 32 out of 32 there. 8 out of 32 there. Is it still going up? What do you think? Yeah, we did make the IE storage crates, indeed, yes. The Tinker Smeltery might have an unlimited buffer. The thing is, though, we can't pick up the smeltery and bring it back home, can we? Or do you just mean like having a huge smeltery for when we get home to unload all this into? It is still going up. So, wow, okay. Once we've filled this stack, we won't be able to come back here. We should take the power off, but leave the pump still connected to the thing, right? Because at the moment, while this thing is still down there, like it's fine, it's connected, and it'll just keep bringing it up. So without power, it should just stop pumping, and therefore... Anyway, this is this is actually going to be fine, isn't it? And then if we do what I was talking about, if we then rebuild our... Or we even just make... Yeah, we have rebuild the refinery next to the diesel generator thing. I think this is the way to go. It is filling it up though. We should have brought stacks and stacks more of that quartz with us. I see. Full seed glass 1 by 1. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess while we're here, we could pick up some of the scraps. Wait. Oh, that's a tree. I thought like another bit had sprouted out of the ground over there. Yeah, no, the scraps are tiny amounts. And I think we actually tried to pick up a lot of these scraps and couldn't. I think they're like glitched out. That's going deep into the water. Wow. This thing looks ridiculous. Cool though. And it was passing it out of all sides, so you'd think that we could have like at least 1, 2, 3, at least, yeah, another 3 sets of like 8, for example, that start on the side and push upwards as well. Oh my god, yeah, I didn't think of that. If like that's such a good point, Joe. If immersive engineering has like some rule that the oil goes down to bedrock, and then if TFC just pushes it all the way down to bedrock with its increased terrain height, this could be like just in like unprecedented amounts of oil. So we'll leave the pump here. And we'll just take the power unit. And look, like I said before, we are using next to no power at all on this. It's kind of absurd how little power we're using, actually. Yeah, the shader, you're right. It's like a travesty, this thing. Is it still going up? It's still going up. Yep. Yep. Oh, is this BC oil? I don't know. I don't know which pack it is that actually puts the oil into the game, but what I do know is that, like, if it does go all the way down to bedrock, given the increased height of TFC worlds, it could be like an unforeseen amount of oil in each deposit. Yes, defenders, how you doing? I feel like, yeah, I mean, a proper rig would be nice, wouldn't it? But then we need the teleporters, and then we can chunk load it and just be teleporting this stuff back to wherever we're going. Like, that is the thing that we need to do. And I know we've been looking at it, but let's look at it again just to establish why it was we couldn't do it the other day. Here it is, dimensional transceiver. It's this thing, I think, is the hard thing. The fuse quartz we can do, the electric steel we can do, this ender crystal. Oh yeah, the ender crystal needs the soul binder working. And we need, what, an enderman soul. Okay. We did build a soul binder. I think, and then we need to do it twice, right? And the ender resonator, this thing, requires an enderman head. Yeah. And we don't have any enderman heads currently. We did have one enderman head, but we spent it on crafting this, the soul binder. So we needed to then, we were saying what we need to do is be able to farm enderman heads, and to be able to farm enderman heads we need to build an enderman farm, so we need to convert one of the spawners into an enderman spawner. That thing is full, right? Is that completely full to the brim up there now? It certainly looks like it. Nearly. 2 more buckets. There we go, full. So we take our power, which presumably means this thing stops pumping. I think it's going to be way, way more than 200 buckets. That's more than 200 buckets that we've just pulled now. Isn't it? Moment of truth then, will they stack? There's one. Oh my god, they stack when they're full as well. This is absurd. So we just need way, way more of these. I mean, like, we need hundreds and hundreds of these things. But for now, let's take all this home. Can you guys see? There's like a tick. We've got like a tick, a floating tick on the screen right here. You see that? Weird. But I think I'm right in saying that we should leave the pump here. If we pick this pump up, then this channel that leads down to the top of the oil spill will disappear, and we won't have access to it again without going deeply, deeply underground. I think we could definitely clean this place up. We could make it look nicer. But for now, let's take all of this oil home and see just how much 8 of these actually is in relation to the excavator just working through it all, right? I think that's kind of the most interesting thing we can do now. We can use this as a little launch pad, so get us some of the way home. A very small amount of the way home, but some of the way nonetheless. Hey, the little tick's gone. It's gone now. I wonder if maybe it's part of the interface of the pump or something. Who knows? So yeah, we're going to rebuild the refinery with Ender IO conduits attached to the thing. I've got about 35-40 minutes left I can stream today. So that should be enough time to just get this thing like pumping. Pumping being the operative word, I think. We went over to that island last time. And we then ended up trying to come back over here. So let's go over here straight away this time. Flood an entire town on accident. Oh yeah, that's something I've noticed recently. I think I knew this before, but for some reason recently I've noticed it more. Is the way that like in the UK we say by accident, and in America they say on accident. Just a little interesting observation of mine. You'd never in the UK hear somebody say I did that on accident. It would always be I did it by accident. But I don't think I've ever heard an American say by accident. True story, bro. Do you want me to tell it again? I thought that was interesting. I think it's kind of interesting. Like, how these things happen, I don't know. Okay, here we are. Home at last. Have I lost all my sound, or did I just turn it down? I think I might have lost all my sound. It happens. My audio interface is a bit swag. I think we can make do without it for the rest of the stream, as long as you guys can still hear me. This is still going strong over here. Nice. Yeah, let's just bring it all over. That's the best thing to do here. We kind of probably need to empty these first, right? I think if we pick them up, we might lose our stuff, which I'm not so keen on. So let's pick that guy up. And you, and you. And maybe if we can do something here. No, because these aren't going to actively push and pull, are they? Okay. Put you guys there. Oh wait, we've got the pipes. We got the pipes. Probably in that one? No. Probably in this one then. Oh baby. Is that all we probably need to do, is just actually change the redstone mode, and it should just fill up, right? And then yeah, we'll gradually transfer everything over into these. I wish they ran a bit faster, but anyway. I don't think it's a lack of power that makes them run this slow. Although it might be if we're charging that second 25 mil at the same time. No, because that's, yeah, we charge it from the arc furnace array, whereas it's the other array that's powering that stuff. Okay. So once the top row of those has been emptied, yeah, those won't be full. We can take the top row off, and yeah, we'll be able to transfer everything across seamlessly. So I want to move the refinery because then we don't have to move the refined oil around. Then we can basically just have the refinery here, feeding directly into the diesel generator, which is then directly obviously powering this guy. And all we've got to do then is dump these 8 tanks. And basically the refinery shouldn't be something that sits at our base. Until we have the teleporters, the refinery needs to be mobile with this generator. And then once we have the teleporters, the generator and the refinery will both statically live there, chunk loaded, and we'll just have to put the teleporter thing and only move the excavator around, set up the excavator, put the power teleporter on it, boom. But until we have the teleporters, the refinery and the diesel generator need to move around with us. That's where I'm at the moment, which I think makes sense. See you later, guy. How are our food groups looking now? We're looking pretty healthy right now. That's good. Okay, good. So the top row of these is now empty, so we shouldn't lose any oil picking those up. There should be plenty of room. So that just needs to sit and do its thing now. The refinery is getting power from the diesel generator. That's interesting. I guess that would work because the refineries take such a small amount of power. Look for Enderman in the meantime. It's not a bad idea. It is nighttime. Not seeing any on the map there. There were a couple of other odd jobs we said we wanted to do around here, like sort through some of these. I think we might just do that quickly now. So these are all empty vessels. And that's just a load of stuff. And then that's now an empty barrel. Those ones are going to require a bit more attention. Take those though. It has indeed been months and months of banging rocks together. But I mean, it is true when you think about the journey that we go on with these mod packs. It's kind of ludicrous. Particularly in a TFC setting. It is particularly ludicrous. Right, let's just start putting more schist in here, I guess, because I don't know where else it's going to go. I don't know the last time we actually did a bit of napping. I think it might be quite a while ago. How are these looking? They're both empty, they are. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. You have to boink it in a certain place, don't you? There we go. Probably any power that was in the buffer is now gone. Indeed, that thing stopped, although it probably had stopped before if it was out of power anyway. The buffer's quite small, I think. I want this stupid potato. All this stuff getting in my way. Be gone. Okay, we got those two, that's the main thing. Nice. Oh yeah, I put them on that side. Okay, just to save me from having to move them around again. Get all of that juice going. Full. Okay, cool. That's going again. Whoops. Okay, back to the organizational tasks at hand here. So a lot of this stuff needs to go over to the mob farm, I would say. Probably all of that we can sort out in our area over there. That almost feels like it should stay here, not the conglomerate dirt though. Tons of crap to sort out here. What am I looking for here? Yeah, I'll put that in there. And yeah, I'll put that there for now. It's fine. Misc, those feathers go in there. Where were we putting flint? Vanilla things, probably. Yes. It's a little bit full, though. Overspill into there. Wooden, 2 barrels that can't go into crates, of course. Well, let's just put them over here, right? Like out of sight, out of mind. I'd rather they were over here than just sat in the middle of our base over there. Put these blocks away. Nether quartz. Amber, Thorncraft. And the shimmer leaf. And that, and those go in there, that goes in there. Are we getting somewhere here? Potions, that one was full, we overflowed into here already. Mushrooms, cheeky little vanilla mushrooms, like, yeah, okay. Right, and then just the dirt. And what is it, conglomerate, right? Indeed. Now that guy's full. Guten Tag, Frasgi, how are you? Welcome to the fray. Empty. Bang. So this is still just processing what we brought back from the first trip with the pump, which was quite a small trip. I kind of get the feeling, yeah, that I think we're going to be able to survive on oil. Like, given there is going to come a day when we, like, have done everything in this pack, I can't see us needing more oil than we're going to be able to find on the map. And actually having one resource that we still have to go out and look for, I suppose we'll need to look for the chunks that the excavator can use. We're still going to need to go and look out for cobalt, because I don't think there's any excavator chunk that gives us cobalt unless we maybe change a config file so that we can get cobalt from it too. I mean, look at this. Yeah, crazy. Still a ton in there. These things are slow, aren't they? We might find that we need to build one more of these refineries. I think it was close when I tried to do the maths, but I don't think that a double refinery refines the fuel as fast as we burn it. A platinum one, does it? I don't think it says that in the book, but the book might be wrong. As you said, the book might be missing certain things, right? Citrite, coal, copper, galena, gold, diamond, blah 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 blah, platinum, tungsten, ardite, mithril. Yeah, it doesn't say that it does cobalt, but it's in the config. So maybe, oh look, maybe there's no room on the off the bottom of this page, but it does. But then you'd think if it's doing ardite and tungsten at 10% and 10%. Also, hold on. So 70. Yeah, I mean, this total's 100. Hang on, though. It doesn't rich ardite or drop cobalt. Isn't that a part of the problem with this pack? So it says ardite here, but we're going to get cobalt, probably. So then it returns us to that question we had a while back about, like, do we create a recipe that converts cobalt back into ardite? Maybe. Maybe. Right, anyway. Back to this. We'll leave that one there for now. I think it belongs there more than anything else. But this, look, it's just like so much gravel. Do away with that stuff first. And this stuff here. And this. Then we'll do the backpack. In fact, let's take the backpack because we can carry it around with us, can't we? That's the point. Isn't it? Yeah. Jolly good. The machine would actually give you the ardite. Okay. Well, there's only one way to find out. We need to find a platinum vein, which I don't think we have done yet. Shogun, so... Oh yeah, there they are. Right, okay. So that goes nearly full, but not quite. But would you say we've been emptying this faster than it's been filling? I think so. Like in terms of like taking these away and bringing back another empty one. Possibly. So, what have we got here? A load of dolomite. Yeah, we had a load of dolomite. I think there's even more here. So, time for another barrel. Which will have to go there. dacite, a little bit of dacite. Wee bit of conglomerate. Right. And then dacite, 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 dacite. Yeah, they're both, yeah. It's probably all dacite, but we can't be sure that the rest of it is. Certainly going to be empty quickly anyway. Let's sort out our inventory so it's a little bit more friendly for what we're doing here. Okay. All dacite, yep. All dacite. Very nice. It's just insane, like, are we ever gonna grind through all of this? No, there isn't much rhyolite or diorite in here, so we'll just overflow. I think that's us finished. Okay. Ah, okay. That's interesting. Who knows? We're just going to have to find out the scientific way. I think we're healthy enough to get lazy now, so I'm just going to... Is there anything we can just harvest? No, I'm just going to go grab like a piece of something. I can't be bothered with sandwiches. We've done enough to push our stats back up. Now I just want to eat a raw onion on its own, please. Is that too much to ask? Alrighty then. I think, look, if you think about how quickly that's emptied half of it already, this guy would not have filled this thing up by half already. No, sir. Yeah, I think our two... Yeah, I don't think they are fast enough. Although, they're not storing RF. This might be a power issue. It doesn't look like it's making it go any faster. Maybe it is. Yeah, then the power starts to plummet. Interesting. So they aren't being powered particularly efficiently right now. That must be part of the issue here. That's why our progress is slow. But we can remove those now. Oh, and now these pipes are starting to fill up, so let's get rid of those before they waste any more. Okay, we're nearly there. Nearly. Any other way to refine oil? Good question. I don't think so. If there is, I'd love to know about it. I think we did have a little look around and kind of worked out that was about as good as it gets, I think. Unfortunately. This guy's nearly full though. Let's take him over to the other side, because I bet the thing on the other side's already empty. But yeah, it's this running back and forth that is the reason we need to move the refinery. Look at that timing. In fact, slightly inefficient timing. Although I suppose there's enough of a buffer over there that it's not that inefficient actually. This is what we'd rather be doing. We'd rather be arriving here and removing it as soon as it's empty. And that didn't actually stop turning then, so that's good to see. Not much more to do in these. It looks like the one on the end is managing to hold power, but this one isn't. Do that, they should just speed up. Just get the job finished here. Yeah, they've not got much left, either of them. So, did they stop moving in a minute, or what's going on here? Looks like everybody's all empty. I think we can... Oh wait, these hold what they've got anyway. Mad. How did I not know that? In that case, isn't it better to do this when it's a small amount? And it's just all in one. Very nice. Okay, did we get everything? We did, and we just have one unnecessary power cable there, which we'll just leave. Infrastructure. You never know when you might want to come and build something else there, right? Okay, so how do we do this then? I I think we can just have one of those there. So we could try and have this guy power them. Power the refineries is actually quite a good idea, I would have thought. So, like that. Maybe like that. And then this guy wants to be like pulling from both of those. And that can just calm down over there and pushing into there. And then we have like a big buffer here that looks like that or something. I guess. With I'm making this up as I go along, but I think it's gonna work. With like just that, I guess. And then just 8 of these. In fact, we've got enough of these we can do, like, we don't have to tower it into the sky like we did a minute ago. We can just go along like this, right? So that one is only inserting. And then we just need to turn all of these into always active extraction. So 1 click there, 3 clicks there. 1, 3, 1, 3. Okay, that thing's pretty full. Those guys aren't powered yet. So do that and do that. And do that and do that. And there and there and there. Is that just not enough power at all, do you think? Oh, what's not happening? Oh. Damn. Okay, so this little reservoir needs to be made into a different shape, right? Where these can sit like up on the top or something. And we need more of these guys. Excuse me. Disabled, right? And then it's not liking this for some reason. It's starting to freak out. Extract, always active. Okay, nice. And it's being powered. Same over here. Then please extract, always active, insert. Now with both of them running, it's perfectly stable. Is that right? It's just staying at 161,666, right? It's true, it was easier to tower into the sky. That is a good point. However, these are going to be easier to pick up afterwards. But yeah, you're right. It was easier to tower into the sky, probably. Certainly. Might as well put that there. And that's holding at 166. It looks like that's turning slower than it used to. Yeah, look, that is not outputting its 4,000 anymore. Because these guys are munching it. But they are both overfed with power, so let's get rid of this. Now that's giving out full. And that's just taking 15. That's still maintaining. It's still got 1,000 there. That one's maintaining too. And that's running at full speed. I think that's working. And so what we should do is we should make 8 more of these that we go and take over to the oil while this is chunk loaded. We still got all that power there. And then we can come back, stick the 8 on top, and it will all like flow into the bottom half and then in, and then we can take the 8 off the top again. So let's go and make 8 more. Okay, that was a particularly satisfying moment. Satisfactory. It was a satisfactory moment in more ways than one. So it's 10 apiece, wasn't it? So let's use some of the blue stuff this time. So we need, what, another 16 or something? My maths is so bad. Yes. 80. Tons of glass. I've confused myself. I'm totally confused. We made 60 pieces. What do we need? We need 64 pieces. Okay. Yeah, I had the right amount. I just couldn't divide it equally afterwards. That's weird. Okay, so we've got 8 more of those. What mod's this from? End.io as well. So you can go in there now that you're spare. Shurgant. Immersive engineering things. Fluid conduits. Right. I think this is, yeah. This is nice. Just check that this is still at equilibrium there, 166. So 2 refineries are working at the exact required pace. That feels like a nice coincidence. Like a very happy accident. And we've used not a huge amount of our oil here. Now, one thing to check, because this requires management, because otherwise you end up with things flying out. Yeah, look at this. We're not far off of wasting ores here. Pretty nice. Yeah, you gotta go, defenders. To be honest, it's past. So do I. I have to go as well. I need to go and collect my daughter from the childminders in like 10 minutes. So I basically need to go now and like brush my teeth and do things that make me look like a normal parent when I arrive there. And not like I've just been playing video games all afternoon. But yeah, peace out, bruv. Well, just around the corner, guys, is episode 50, and I think this is an amazing thing to be able to show off at the beginning of episode 50. We have done incredible work here today, and we've worked out what we want to do with our power, I think. Like, pretty permanently, I think we've got our power sorted here. We may even have to, like, just bail on this particular chunk. Like, we may just be like, you know what? We don't need any more nickel. We don't need any more iron. Stop it. But probably not. I'm probably not going to be able to resist like completely depleting it just to see what that looks like in our ingot vault. Do you know what I mean? Let's give this a nice empty. And then, if I had more time, I'd be straight back out on the road to go get more oil to bring back. But as a little temporary setup, like it works. As long as you've got a little bit of oil, like refined oil already to kickstart the system, then it works, you know? Like it's self-sufficient. So that's pretty amazing. Let's eat some onion. But yeah, so look out for it. In the next day or two, we will be dropping some episode 50 madness. What? There's some kind of other visual glitch going on here with these leaves. They look like they've all turned blue, but I'm sure they haven't. Okay, anyway. That's still saying 166. 1666. That's still turning at the speed it's always been. That's still outputting a maximum 4,000. And those guys are still maintaining power too. And yeah, this is cool. So this is a very large but portable setup. Amazing. So look, thank you. Let's put our chest plate back on. Thank you all very much for watching. What a day. What a day to be alive. If I log off with all this stuff on, it's not going to disappear, is it? It shouldn't do. I hope not. I'm going to log off now. Fingers crossed, eh? When we log back in. Well, let's test it right now. Peace of mind. I don't want to be waiting till next time to know. I'd rather know now if it's all going to completely fail because we logged out. It would be a massive oversight. Everything's still got its stuff. Whoops. You still have your ones. Oh, it's actually gone up. They still have their power. Although their power's slightly dropped. Okay, so there's some kind of slight like hiccup. But it's very, very small. This gains a little bit of fuel while these guys lose a little bit of their power. But yeah, doesn't that mean we can just create more fuel by logging in and out repeatedly? Okay, anyway, never mind. Take care, one and all, and I'll catch you. Wait, let me get a really cool view. Whoops. Yeah, that looks awesome. Alright, see you next time, guys. Take care. Peace. Peace.